Well, hello there. How are we doing, guys? It's time for some more Kha'Zix. But today, it isn't from me. I'm pleased to say that we have another Kha'Zix showcase today. This time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you an awesome Kha'Zix player I've known for a while, and he also hangs out in my Discord from time to time. He's a master player on EU West, and he's a great Kha'Zix with a very interesting style. Today, we're taking a look at none other than Mr. GrompIsMyBae. Now, I've wanted to do a video on him for a while. I finally got the chance to, as he sent me a replay, and it's a very interesting game because he runs a setup that I haven't seen any other Kha'Zix do, like ever. He plays a very bulky style Kha'Zix that is able to take hits, but also dish them out just as well as, say, an assassin Kha'Zix. And the result is this really disgusting build that is very hard to kill, but still does the damage of an assassin. And I can't wait to show you his gameplay today. I think you'll find it somewhat eye-opening, and I think this game is a perfect example of the fact that Kha'Zix is able to have some very flexible variable builds, and you don't just have to go full damage every single game. But yeah, that's about it. In case you don't know, I stream live at twitch.tv/TinjusX1, so come say hi. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the time of these video uploads, and it's the best place to talk to me. Make sure you guys like the video if you like my stuff, it really helps me out, and I'd appreciate the support. And of course, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these awesome Kha'Zix games. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this game of GrompIsMyBae. Alright, please welcome Mr. GrompIsMyBae. He is our star of the show for this video, and the reason I wanted to make a video on him is, well, for one thing, I like him a lot. He's a great guy. He's in my Discord, and we talk a lot, which is cool. But yeah, the reason I wanted to show him is because he does things that many Kha'Zix players don't do. Or I feel like no other Kha'Zix main does this, like, at all. As you can see, you may see in the bottom left that he is running Resolve Second with Conditioning and Overgrowth. So he's running First Strike with a Resolve Second. And this is something he does pretty often and is very rare. I don't see anyone doing this, like, ever. Like, never. So that's why I wanted to show him off. And yeah, the way he plays the game, I mean, it's pretty typical, but what's interesting about it is how he builds. So he builds pretty heavily defensive in a lot of his games, depending on like what he needs. And because of that, like, the enemy just has a really hard time killing him, and he's very bulky, and he plays like more of like a bulky sort of Kha'Zix style. He still plays pretty similar to regular Kha'Zix, still has that assassination power, but yeah, for the most part, the thing that I like about him is his uniqueness with the Resolve Second and tanky ass builds. But yeah, okay, so Vi has gone for a gank here, flashes on the Karma, gets another kill. 2 kills lost in the early game. That's a bot diff if you ask me, but yeah, I'm just unlucky. The Vi gets a level 3 gank off, and he comes to follow up, but yeah, it doesn't really get much out of it. So looks like he wants to go mid lane now. Is this gankable? It doesn't look too gankable for me personally, unless the Yasuo walks up, and oh, sure enough he does, and if he misses everything, let's go. He's gonna jump. Wind wall is invisible there, blocks the W. I don't know why, probably just a spectator bug. Flashes past the tornado, extremely good. And Yasuo has no flash, so he's gonna be able to get a kill. Wow, well played. Hell yeah. I actually was not expecting him to get that kill there. It wasn't looking super gankable unless the Yasuo walks up, but he does. Gets a crab here, gonna get collapsed on, but this Vi has no flash, so he's gonna be totally fine here. Easy peasy, gets out no problem. He is a little bit low though. So right now I'd probably just try and go for camps, just because, like, well, there's basically nothing else you can do. And yeah, I just feel like this is the best outcome. Because me personally, I wouldn't have even tried to go for any of those ganks. I personally would have just full cleared, because that's kind of how I play. I play heavy farm, and I am less reliant on ganks. But yeah, he saw an opportunity, he took it, fantastic. And What's he doing here? Okay, so why is he taking Gromp first? Oh, okay, so it looks like he's taking Gromp first because he's gonna path from bot to top. At least that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I haven't actually seen this game yet, so I'm as clueless as you are when it comes to commentating over this. So yeah, but from the looks of it, it looks to me that he's gonna path up top and maybe contest grubs. What I would do here is probably recall and get some items for the grub contest, but let's see if he does that. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to do that or not, but that's something I would definitely do in this scenario. Keep in mind he has green pet as well. Green pet is pretty uncommon nowadays for Kha'Zix, but like I said, he plays very defensively, enjoys all these like small stats to give him a bit of defense. And yeah, the green pet obviously giving you the shield later on. It's going to be pretty nice for that. See, this is the point where I'd recall, buy an item, and then go grubs, but apparently not. He doesn't want to do that. He's just going to continue clearing. He does have 1500 gold, which is why why I'm suggesting he should just recall. He should just recall here, but I think full clearing here is fine, especially if you don't want to contest grubs straight away. Or you don't really give a shit about him. But as you can see, Vi was just mid, and she just head down. She just head down to the bot side of the map, which kind of indicates that she's probably doing dragon. You can see him pinging out the bot side area there as well, which is really, really good. Something you should all be doing. If you're not pinging, then what are you doing? Not playing the game properly. But yeah, I think that just gives him access to grubs here for free. Should be able to do them no problem. He has Aatrox's priority as well, so not going to be able to. I mean, I don't think the enemy team can do anything here. It looks like they're on dragon for the by the looks of it on the minimap. So yeah, it's going to be able to get these. This is going to get him closer to level 6, which is going to be great. Mordekaiser comes along. Okay, well, not going to be able to get the third one, but that's all good. Getting 2 grubs there is really nice regardless. So yeah, pretty good play. Actually, that's best outcome in my opinion. Like, he didn't have to recall and he gets 2 grubs and a full clear off. Like, that's yeah, that's really good. That's really good. And then he buys a what is this? Alright, so with the gold he has, he buys a brutalizer, which is probably going into profane, but then he buys double cloth armor. Nah, man, stop this guy. What is he doing? So double cloth armor into this team. Alright, that's actually a bit disgusting. Pretty much means that he has a lot more bulk in the early game. Like, pretty much Vi or Yasuo is just like, I don't think he's ever gonna die to those champs anytime soon. So yeah, double cloth armor, that's just absolutely filthy. I mean, come on. But looks like enemy team is on the dragon. Okay, so they didn't take the dragon while he was on grubs. Well, they finally end up taking it. Not much else here. Not much else happening here. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, he's 1 camp off from level 6, so the obvious answer is to go for level 6 here. Now, I'm not entirely sure about his evolutions. I think he's very situational with them, but I do think he is more inclined to go Q first. Though I haven't really seen too many games of him. So, okay, yeah, it is Q evolve, nice. So, Q evolve, DPS, dueling. I think it's pretty much I think it's an obvious choice for this build. He does use his R here. I think he was expecting a dive on the Anivia there because the tornado connected, but it doesn't. No dive there, so yeah. Looks like he's gonna invade now. And Vi is going for another gank. This looks fucking rough. Bot lane is suffering quite a bit. Double kill. Hate to see it. And this is a good invade. Yeah. This is what I was initially gonna say, but like, there's so much to talk about. The only thing you can really do here is either clear his own camp's topside or invade Vi's topside. Even if Vi was pathing up here, he'd be able to 1v1 her because he has to brutalize the cloth armor. So, yeah, invading here is a really good choice and a good opportunity that he's picked up on. And it's going to be able to take away 2 camps nicely. And what else can he do here? Pretty much the only thing I can see is going for his topside camps now. Yeah. Got some pretty good farm going on for him. It looks pretty rough this game for the most part. 0-2 top and 0-4 bot lane. Like, it's just looking a mild. you know, it's just a little bit tough. But oh, never mind. I take it back. We jinxed it. MF gets a kill onto Ezreal. Very nice. But for our Mr. Gromp here, all he can do is full clear. And yeah, that's about it. So I am kind of curious as to what he's going to run next. Whether or not he runs a serrated Dirk and does the Dirk Brutalizer setup that a lot of Kha'Zix mains have been doing, including myself. That tends to be the way to go, in my opinion. I think it's just the greatest setup that you can go in the early game. Oh, yep, okay, it goes for a Dirk. So he is doing that as well. Yeah, so it seems to me that his playstyle is pretty much more traditional Kha'Zix, but it's mixed in with more defensive items and, you know, setups, which makes him a lot more bulky. So that's cool, I suppose. And it seems to work out really nicely for him. Seems to get some really nice games with it. But yeah, I know in last season he was a fan of, I think it was Shojin Triforce or something like that, Bruiser Kha'Zix, which is pretty interesting to me personally. But yeah, alright, he's bot side now. Clearing his camps pretty efficiently. His bot lane's arriving. Pink ward gets spotted out. Unfortunate. What can he do here? You know, grubs are up, so I would want to go contest them, but I'm not sure if that's even in the cards because it looks like the top lane is losing really badly. Nibia gets ganked. Oh, I missed it. Okay, he goes for an engage onto the bot lane, burns the flash. Not able to get anything there. Bit of first strike gold at the very least is what he can do. Clears the ward. Actually, there's no vision here. Looks like he wants to re-gank this. Flashes straight on the center, really nice. So, goes for a repeat gank there, and because he has flash and the center doesn't, that center is basically just a sitting duck. Notice how he doesn't really give a shit about isolation there. That's something you should be keeping in mind as well. A good Kha'Zix players don't really need to rely on isolation too much. You should know your damage, and make your decisions, you know, based off of the game state. Blah blah blah. And what did he buy? Fucking hell, he went play his steel caps. Stop this guy. Somebody stop this man. What is this? No, this is really good actually, because against these auto attack based characters, the steel caps is just gonna be, I mean, like, he's just never gonna die, is he? Oh, okay, here comes the Vi. Wow. Runs straight into the Vi. She Q's over the wall. This looks like a free kill to me. Yep, pretty much nothing she can do there. Senna's up here as well. Mordekaiser in here too. Oh, takes a massive amount of damage. Oh my god. Nice juke. Real nice. Catches the W. Manages to narrowly avoid the E. Goddamn. Really good movement. Aatrox dies to the Senna though. Somehow. I don't know how that happened, but... 2 kill? No. Yeah, he gets a kill and an assist there. Just like that. Goes into the Tiamat, which is really, really solid. So yeah, it is pretty clear that he's going the Profane Hydra. As most people are. So can't really complain about that. Yeah. So, Dirk, what's interesting is that he went the Brutalizer first. I think that's mainly just because he had enough gold for it though. But yeah, Dirk, Profane Hydra, it's gotta be the way to go. Anything here that he can go for? Finds the center in isolation, gets the Tiamat. One last Q is gonna pick her off nice and easy. And then he's gonna be able to catch this wave, or at least a little bit of it. So what I'm curious about is whether or not he would be considered... Oh, what's going on here? Just MF running it down, nice. I'm curious about whether or not he's a fan of Ghost, because I don't see him run Ghost often, at least in his OPGG. Oh, what's this? Vi trying to do Dragon, gets forced out. Ocean Drag, pretty annoying. Do they want to contest this? MF just died. No, doesn't look like that's going to happen. Yasuo is here. Oh, okay. Well, he's going for it. Can he get it? Just narrowly misses it. Gets Chain CC'd here. No Yasuo ult available, so he's going to be able to get out with and he survives because of the steel caps and the cloth armor. That's basically just why he survived there, isn't it? Like any other normal Kha'Zix would just die there. Whereas because he has these defensive stuff, he's able to live, and also a bit of health from the runes is helping a little bit too, which is cool. Something happened in the bot lane. I don't actually know. I'm too busy analyzing what the fuck this guy's doing. But yeah. Is this possible? He has no ulti. No, not quite. Not quite. Deals 0 damage. And also the tower's gonna fall, which is pretty unfortunate. Man, that Yasuo's actually really tanky. Which is unfortunate for him. What's next on the list? Looks like he has to clear here. He either clears or just recalls now and tries to go for Herald. But I don't think Herald is a massive priority at the moment. Anyway. As far as I'm concerned, like, he doesn't have much to work with his team. The enemy team has like a really good combo with Vi Yasuo, and it pretty much just destroys everything. So honestly, like, I think giving up the Herald is fine here. Yeah, enemy team's on it anyway, and he's just gonna go for a recall, hit the Profane Hydra, power spike, and what the hell is that? I'm sorry, what is this? Steel Sigil. I don't even know what this is. Like, wait. Oh, this is like Death's Dance or something, isn't it? I know it's not Frozen Heart. It's gotta be Death's Dance. I'm pretty sure this goes into DD, right? I don't know. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. Steel Sigil though, that's disgusting. Stop it. Stop it. What is this? Anyway, he's got his green pet activated, so a bit of shielding is going to be pretty nice, especially for this sort of build. And looking bot lane. Is he able to do anything here? Not really. Waiting in the bush. Patience is a virtue. Does he have sweeper? No, he doesn't. Yeah, just a bit of an awkward scenario. The only thing you can really do is kind of play reactively, because if he forces into this, then these guys just jump away, no issues. But yeah, and also he doesn't really have much CC in his lane, so he's just kind of in a rough position at this point. And the best thing for him to do here would just be to play reactively, don't die, and wait for better opportunities to arrive, because he's 4-0, and you don't really want to get shut down when you're 4-0. Gets level 11 though, evolves the R, Q Aribo, really solid. Jumps into 4 people, I don't know about this. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. I blinked and MF died somehow. But yeah, that's just really unfortunate. Yasuo comes along, demolishes the entire team. Unfortunate, eh? We're gonna drop Herald as well. Yeah, this game is not looking too good, but apparently it was a banger, so I will trust in Gromp, and I will believe the Steel Sigil Kha'Zix will come to fruition. You know, I believe. In the meantime, Anivia's doing a good job here, taking the mid lane tower. Aatrox still suffering. Oh, unless... Is he him? Is he him? I'm invested now. I'm invested. Can he win? Hang on, I gotta see Gromp. Okay, gets the kill. Can he win? Did he win? No. Alright, stalemate. Gromp gets a free kill. Nice. And that's a health crystal. So that says to me that he's running Edge of Night, but we'll have to see. I'm not entirely sure. Does he want to fight this? Not quite. Jumps out. I think that's a little preemptive. I think because he's so... I mean, we don't really have too much vision here. But... No. I think he missed a good opportunity there to go in. But it's all good. I mean, better safe than sorry, I suppose. Alright, finds a better opportunity. Goes in. EQ auto attack. Hydra onto the center. Able to pick up the center, and that should be a double kill. Never mind, KS by Karma, unlucky. Hate to see it. But yeah, finds a better opportunity, I suppose. Oh, here's Yasuo just randomly in the lane. And he... No, probably best ignore that guy and just go Dragon. Yes, sir. Good choice. It's going to be first Dragon of the game. What Dragon is it? Infernal Dragon. Okay. That's going to be pretty good for him if he can manage to secure it, but it looks like a TP is coming through. Mordekaiser. Is Mordekaiser going to 1v4? Let's see. Is he going to be able to get this? Might just manages to do so successfully. And also Mordekaiser gets caught out, and we're gonna be able to pick him up. Pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. How much gold does he have? 2100. Really, really solid. That basically means that he's able to get an item now. Sitting in the bush contemplating his existence. We love to see that. Yeah, and I'm very curious as to what he's going to buy next. I'm not entirely sure. Because he has that steel sigil, but he could also go Edge of Night. So, I'm stumped. Oh, finds another Aravolf engage. Isolated Senna, who just burned a W. Yep, that's a free kill. Really, really nice there. And this is kind of how you want to play this game. It's pretty much spot on the way he's playing it. Like, just looking for good opportunities like that to get nice little picks and slowly increase his lead. Really, really solid. Okay, so he does get the Edge of Night, and he gets a fucking BF sword. I'm sorry, I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't understand. I'm too small brain for these secret strats. I don't understand. What does this even build into? Is this Death's Dance, or is this like Bloodthirster or some shit? I don't even know. What the hell does BF sword build into? Okay, so BF sword in itself is actually pretty solid because it gives a whopping 40 AD. So yeah, not a horrible purchase by any means. So I'm just wondering what the hell he's going to be building with that. Oh, they actually start the Baron here. Oh, looks like it's going to be a coin flip. Can he get it? Yes, he does. My man gets the Gromp. Not the Gromp, the Baron, sorry. But he's looking like he's in a bit of trouble. Oh, gets the Mordekaiser though. No, don't tell me he lives. No, he looks like he's going to go down here. Yeah, but he does get the Baron. God damn. Enemy team coin flipping that shit. And Anivia, in the meantime, splitting ball lane. Honestly, I mean, who doesn't love a free Baron? That was really, really solid. Oh, he gets Guardian Angel. That's what it is. Okay, this is filthy. What? Oh my god, what? I've never seen people buy GA third item on Kha'Zix, but hey. First time for everything, I suppose. MF. Gonna get caught? No, not quite. Yeah, that's news to me. That is just okay. Okay. Sure thing, man. Alright, so counting his resistances, he has 160 armor, 2.2k health, and pretty much no MR, 64, not too much. But he's got 140 health from Overgrowth, and 8 armor and MR from conditioning. So yeah, that's a decent amount of bulk for sure. Looks like they want to collapse on the Vi here. Can they do it? Looking pretty promising. MF walks up a little too far. R revolves in. Going to be chunking down the Mordekaiser. You can see his damage is not lacking by any means. He's got GA, so he's able to walk up here, even though he's at risk of dying. Not really, I guess. Just a nice little play there. Managing to pick off the Mordekaiser and Vi. Oh, what's that, Ez? You wanted to deal damage? Unlucky, man. Maybe another game. Yeah, doesn't take too much damage from that at all. That's from a Muramana Essence Reaver Ezreal, so, you know. White is still baking out here. He doesn't have his R evolve, so gotta be a little bit careful here. Also, Yasuo is here, yeah. Looking like a bit of a rough scenario. Have to disengage here. This is staying way too long. That's mostly his team's fault though. I don't know what the Aatrox is doing personally, but yeah. Good that he doesn't get hard baited into that. Pings the Infernal Drake, so this is probably the main thing that we're going to be fighting over next. He has a glowing moat, which could indicate a Brutalizer, and therefore Ceruldas. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't exactly know what else that builds into. I think it's just Brutalizer, so yeah. Anyway, another fantastic R Evolve pick against the overextending Eddie carry. Very nice. And you can see, like, I mean, the damage is totally fine. The only thing this build isn't getting in terms of damage is maybe like extra lethality from the third item slot, slash armor pen from a missing Ceruldas. But yeah, as you can see, 60 AD, 55 AD from GA, 50 AD from Edge. Like, you're totally fine in terms of damage. And you have lethality from Profane. plus the profane active, so you're still going to be doing reasonable damage, like, regardless. So yeah, this is what I like. He's not afraid to run defensive items and miss out on just a little bit of damage, because yeah, the bulk really helps. Fight's gonna break out. MF ult coming through. Aatrox salt. Yasuo isolates himself. No ultimate up on our Kha'Zix just yet. Looking at like a pretty rough scenario here. Aatrox gonna go down. MF is down. Jumps in, gets the fucking dragon again. Mr. Steel over here. Gonna pop his GA though, and sacrifice his life for that. By the looks of it, doesn't have his ult anymore, because that's how GA works for Kha'Zix for some reason. Once you use your R and you die with GA, you don't get your ult back through the GA. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. They get aced, but at least they get the dragon there. So evens out 2 dragons each. He's kind of carrying his team at this point. I don't exactly know what the fuck this Aatrox is doing. What the hell? The TP animation is not showing up, but if you, yeah, alright. You do that there, buddy. You do that. What on earth? How does he win this game? Hello? Or does he even win? I don't even know, because I haven't seen it. But it looked pretty good when I saw the match history. But yeah. Alright. So I was right. It is a last it's a last whisper buy, so he is going to be going into the Ceruldas next. And this is going to basically just solidify his damage. Oh, Vi is going to be in the jungle, gets R'd. Bulk is going to keep him alive, and they're actually going to pick up the Vi there. Nice shutdown, nice wall by the Anivia, separating the rest of the team there. But yeah, that's a nice shutdown, and that puts him closer to Ceruldas. Now he's approaching level 16, so we're going to be wanting to try and get that. His wolves aren't up, unfortunate, hate to see it. And Baron, okay, so he wants to be playing for Baron. By the looks of it, it does seem like he wants to try to get 16 before that, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. 900 gold here, probably enough to get the Bruleza. Indeed it is. And we're going to head down towards the Baron and see if we can potentially fight this one out. So I think this build in particular is really good for Vi, because generally if you're running just full damage Kha'Zix with no defense and you get Vi ulted, you're just immediately dead and there's nothing you can do. But yeah, engage is going to happen onto the Karma, gets destroyed, jumps on the center there, has to flash out though. Big misfortune ult. Yasuo goes down to the Anivia, Ezreal going in, auto Q there is going to be able to pick up the Ezreal. He's on to the Mordekaiser next. I think he's ulted here. Yeah, there's a Mordekaiser ult onto the Kha'Zix here. There's not much else he can do there, so he has to jump out. Gets 16, evolves the wings. Perfect. Love to see that. Double jump? Nope. Not going to happen. But yeah, just a really nice fight, actually. Enemy team gets aced, and they're going to be able to get the Baron off that. God damn. It's kind of crazy how much pressure he soaked up there, just from being really bulky. And he also got a lot of good damage off as well. In that scenario, very solid plays all around. Manages to secure the Baron as well, and goes for the Gromp as well. Okay, he wants more. So I'm assuming after he takes this, he's gonna recall. He's definitely recalling and getting the fuck out of here. And then purchasing his Ceruldas. Oh no, he's waiting. Okay. Alright, let's see if he can get a pick. No, okay, never mind. He's leaving. Gotcha. So Ceruldas buy, and now what? What is he cooking? Let him cook. Let this man cook. Okay, it's a tunneler. I actually didn't know the name of this component, but I think this builds into Sundered Sky. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Sundered Sky component. It might be something else, I'm not entirely sure. But if I had to guess, it's a Sundered Sky last item. which would make a lot of sense for this type of build. I mean, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Edge of Night on center, doesn't matter, burns through it, insta-kill in isolation. You can see he's not lacking for damage at all, jumps on the Vi, look at that damage, oh my god. Goes on the Ezreal next, good target selection, Vi goes down, he's got a reset, Leap is back up to work with. Mordekaiser ult is active, which is why it's not hitting the Mord here, spectator bug, I know. One shots the Mordekaiser, beautiful. Yeah, Kha'Zix is weak, by the way. This is really good. I might actually... No. I don't think I can do this personally. But I can see the thought process behind the defensive options here. It really is just so disgusting because at this point, Vi has just completely fallen off now. And as the level 17 Kha'Zix, you're just never gonna... Like, you're not gonna take much damage at all from Vi. The main threat is the Yasuo and the Ezreal, for sure. And even then, like, he's got the items that allow him to survive for, like, way longer. And yeah, no one should ever really be a threat to him at this point. And the beautiful thing is that he doesn't have to be too careful either. He can use his E-Evolve more aggressively and jump in. Finds the center yet again. I'm not going to commit to that one though. I think he could, but... Nah, better to leave that and not get overly aggressive. Doesn't want to lose the GA as that is back up as well. But yeah, it's looking really, really good for him at this point. 3 Infernal Dragons too, so the next dragon is going to be really fucking good if they manage to get it. I'm still curious about what he's getting last. Like, Tunneler. I genuinely don't know what that builds into. All I know is it builds into Sunderer, I'm pretty sure. Teleport. Invisible teleport by Aatrox. Almost dies instantly. This is looking mighty promising. Jumps on the Vi. Flashes out. Unlucky. I can continue fighting this. But yep, there's the Yasuo damage coming in. Oh, he's not able to dodge that there, but he has Guardian Angel, so the team's going to follow up while he's reviving. Jumps on the Vi. Doesn't quite get it. He does have a reset though. Jumps straight on the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser ults. He's in a lot of trouble now. He has to disengage. He's way too low. Mordekaiser gonna kill the MF. GA pops. Oh, okay. He manages to pick up the Mord. Jumps onto the Yasuo. GA pops. Fucking flashes out. What is this fight? Holy shit. I thought we were done for here. But apparently not. Apparently we're alive and kicking. Holy shit. There were like 3 Guardian Angels popped in that scenario. What the heck? Wow. Okay, man, I'm not used to seeing Guardian Angel. I swear no one in my server buys Guardian Angel, but hell, just having 3 popped in a single fight is kind of crazy. That made that fight really, really interesting. And yeah, that was super enjoyable to watch actually. Okay, does he have enough gold to get an item? I think he does. He has 2400. That should be enough for his last item. I'm very curious. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. It is... Oh, it's fucking Sterak's. Of course it is. What am I saying, Sun to the Sky? Nah, he's going for the Sterak's gauge. Now, this is really interesting. 20% tenacity is not a huge deal against these knockups, but that 800 health shield is definitely going to keep him alive in a lot of these scenarios. So let's see how it unfolds for the end of the game. Okay, he's going to go aggressive. R-Evolve straight onto the center. Nothing the enemy team can even do. They just totally ignore him. Center's kind of extremely low. Gonna try and go onto the Vi next. Finds the opportunity to secure the kill on the center. Gets a reset. Misses it a little bit. Gets a reset again. Goes on the Yasuo. Damage. Okay, he's just face tanking the Yasuo. Sterak's gauge, keeping him alive to the point where he can just fucking face tank the Yasuo. That's hilarious. And I think his team got the Mordekaiser at some point. Yes, and now the Ezreal is mighty low. Gonna get one shot by MF, and that is the game. Pretty sure that is the game, guys. I think. Yeah, that's the game. Wow, actually really interesting to watch. I think this just goes to show the value of building some more defensive items on Kha'Zix, and by all means, Gromp showcases it perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase of GrompIsMyBae on EU West. Send him some love, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.